Hello, hello, it is Shayna Garcia, IFE Bikini Pro, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are starting the Wife Me Treats series. Don't wife me though. I just wanted to bring on my favorite little treats and hacks that help satisfy my cravings. They're gonna be nice and simple and everything is below 200 calories. First, we're gonna bring our banana cream crunch wrap, which is one of my ultimate favorite hacks. And then we're gonna bring on the milk and cookie protein mug cake. And we're gonna make sure that we're gonna show you guys how it oozes out from the middle when we cut it open. And then we're gonna finish off with our Ninja Creamy. And I'm gonna show you guys my favorite recipe because I do feel that people have been having troubles creating a creamier recipe. And I'm gonna show you my little hack so it's like actual ice cream. First, you're gonna need some lavish bread, and I got this from my local Albertsons. Then you're gonna need some sugar-free brown sugar. You can choose any brand of your choice. Then we're gonna add some Jif peanut butter, dash of cinnamon, and some bananas. So I've got 50 grams of banana. I've got 2 teaspoons of the sugar-free brown sugar. And with a lavish bread, each serve has 16 grams of carbohydrates. So I'm gonna go half. Oh, actually, let's cut that right in the center. All right, so we're gonna go 8 grams of peanut butter. I'm gonna spread that on to one of the wraps. What? Oh, I went to 6, what the hell? Damn, I thought my guesstimation skills was really good. Okay, 8 grams. Why 8 grams? Because it's just perfect when it comes to my macros right now. So you're gonna spread that nice and flat onto the wrap. Okay. And then we're gonna add the sugar. And this is gonna like candy up a little bit. Do you hear the crunch of that? Oh my God. All right. And then we're gonna add 50 grams of banana. So I'm just gonna lie everything down. I chopped this up to pieces so it fits into the wrap. Now we're gonna wrap. That's what it looks like. Voila. So we're gonna fold it this way. Now we're gonna fold it this way. And then we're gonna fold it this way. And then we're gonna fold it that way. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip, and that's ready to be panned, okay? So I'm gonna spray some butter onto this pan here. I'm gonna spray some butter. Okay, and that's so it's got a nice little brown outside to it. Now, crunch wrap inspired by Taco Bell. But I call it the banana cream crunch wrap because when it gets heated up, the banana becomes creamy, which I will show you guys when we open it. But the macros of this one is 17 grams of carbs, 4 grams of fat, and 7.5 grams of protein. And you can make 2 and that's still going to be, well, that's under 300 calories. If you make 1, that's 140 calories. You know what I forgot? I forgot to put the cinnamon. It's not the same without the cinnamon, guys. You need to add the cinnamon. Oh my God. I'm gonna, okay. You know what? You can never have enough cinnamon. We gotta spread that out a little bit. It's gonna taste amazing, still promise. Nothing ever goes smooth, hey? I think it's just like story of my life right now. So we're gonna wrap that back up. Okay. All right, we're gonna start off with the bottom so that seals up. So I'm gonna put that down there. And then we're gonna flip. And then I'm gonna open, and then Alex is gonna have half. So we've got it on a medium heat, and then we're gonna leave it on there for a good minute, and then we're gonna flip it for another minute. All right, so that's a minute up. We're gonna flip it. Ooh, look how brown that is. That is perfect. And then what we're gonna do to finish it off is we're gonna dip it in some maple flavored syrup. I have some of this. I'm actually super excited because I'm so hungry right now. So Alex and I are gonna go halves on this. So it's gonna be 70 calories each. Nice little treat for us. Now you can pair this with like some Halo Top ice cream or your Ninja Creamy ice cream, or you could put some of the syrup like I'm gonna do right now, but it also tastes very nice on its own. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a plate. I'm just gonna put this on a mini plate. Turn that off. We're gonna flip. Oof, look at that. All right, you ready for the reveal? Ready, crunch, wrap. Ooh, you hear that? Now, if your banana isn't warm enough inside, you can chuck it in the microwave for a good 20 seconds, and that should make it perfect. So you can see that the banana is creamy. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna pour a little bit of this. I think this might be a little bit hot. You can hear the crunch of that. That's delicious. Look at that. See that? You get the crunch, the brown sugar, so that stays nice and solid. And then the ooziness of the peanut butter. And then the cream of the banana. So good. Have this other half, Alex. It's so good. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. Check that out. Ooh, that is delicious. Guys, you gotta try this. I'm gonna let Alex try the other half and get real reaction from him.
All right, it's my turn now.
Your turn now.
If this is bad, I'm quitting. I hope there's no banana in there. I'm highly allergic to it.
Oh, wait. No.
Yo, that's super creamy, eh?
Right?
It's so good.
Okay, out of 10, be honest, Alex. How good is that hack? That's 140 calories for a full wrap. What you've got in your hands is only 70 calories.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Like a 1 being the best.
Oh, thanks. Wow. I was like, I'm going to throw your camera at your face right
10
now.
out of 10, dude. 10 out of 10.
Right?
So good.
Thank you. Alex is actually so honest, so I wanted his real reactions with this.
I like it a lot because the lavish bread, usually you get like some sort of low-calorie bread. It has that funny taste to it, you know?
Sometimes it's like not like the texture is like not that great.
And also the taste of it, right? But when you throw it on a pan, especially with all the ingredients combined,
Yep.
dude, so gas.
Yay, success.
That camera's heavy, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, I respect you so much. I'm like, hurry up and eat the... All right, next we're going to be making the protein mug cake. And I call this my milk and cookie protein mug cake. And the reason why I say milk and cookies is because we're gonna add some choc chips in there. I personally like, when it comes to like brownies and lava cakes, I actually like more of like the butterscotch, vanilla-y sort of flavor. So I did use my last serve here of the vanilla with my protein, but I'm using the isoject at the moment. So you can make it into chocolate, which I personally love using the Dubai chocolate one as well. And you can add a little bit of cocoa powder too if you want to make it extra chocolatey. But today we're going for a whiter protein mug cake, and you're gonna see the inside, it's going to ooze. So the ingredients you're gonna need is your protein powder, Lily's milk baking chips, well, milk chocolate baking chips, and they do have this in the salted caramel as well. Some Greek yogurt, maple flavored syrup, this is optional. And then I've just sprayed a little bit of avocado oil in my mug. So you're gonna need a mug. So then when I'm done, I could just tip it out onto a plate, and we're gonna have it with some vanilla bean ice cream. The vanilla bean ice cream we're gonna use today is the Halo Top. So we're gonna add a little bit of that, because I like my desserts hot and cold. You guys are gonna love this one. Alex, you're gonna freaking love this one. I actually put it in a bowl first before I transferred it into the mug, because we're gonna mix the dry ingredients up. So dry ingredients first. That's the only dry ingredient. I actually forgot. We need almond milk, and we're gonna do 30 ml of that. So I pour this out first, and then I pour as I go because, oh my God, that's 40. All right, we're gonna leave the 40 in there, but we won't use the whole thing. So we're gonna slowly pour the mixture in, but we're gonna add the Greek yogurt first. So this is 30 grams of Greek yogurt. Pour that in. Just make sure you got everything out of there. All right, now with this here, we're just gonna pour a little bit, and then we're gonna mix. And then the reason why I have a fork on the side is so I can mix everything properly. That's actually mixing really well right now. Now, again, this is optional, but I am also gonna add a sweetener in there because I like my cakes nice and sweet. We're gonna add 1 packet of equal. All right. I'm gonna mix that up. You know what? I remembered I forgot another. Oh my God. I was like, this is not the steps to it. So what I forgot was the oat flour. Okay. Forgot the oat flour. You need 10 grams of oat flour. I was like, why is this so runny right now? I mean, you could use almond flour. You could use all-purpose flour if you want to. And then you could also have your normal oats. And then if you don't have the flour itself, use normal oats and then you can blend that. And that actually becomes oat flour. So 10 grams. So that was meant to be with the dry ingredients, but oh well. Should still be okay. All right, we got 8. Ooh, are we gonna be good? 10, boom. Man, I'm the best. All right, so we're mixing. Okay, now this is the texture, the consistency that we want. It's starting to get a little bit more sticky. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour half into the mug. Okay, I'm hoping that this, you know, I'm gonna spoon it in so then it doesn't get messy because I want this to be pretty when it comes out. Half into the mug. And then we're gonna put the chalk chips. Okay, and chalk chips, this is 10 grams chalk chips. I'm gonna put that all in the center. And then I'm actually gonna put a little bit on the top as well. So I'm gonna save a few for the top. So that's covered. Then we're gonna heat this up. So you can put this in the microwave for a good 10 to 20 seconds to start, and then just keep going until you see it start puffing up. You don't want to overheat it, so don't start with 30 seconds because that's going to make it super dry. So I'm actually going to start with 10. All right, so that's clearly not puffed up yet. I'm going to go another 10. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Now, you also want to make sure it's not too runny, but we want it to be oozy. Is that coming out? A little bit more on the top here, and then we'll give it an extra. Are the chocolates melted in the inside? They should be. All right, that should be perfect. Okay, so I put that there. Now I know you can eat it like this. Now that's why I put the chocolate chips at the top. Optionally, you can also put the chocolate chips at the bottom to start so that when you tip it out, it's gonna like flow over, you know? But what we're gonna do is we're gonna tip this over. Let's try and test it out from the sides first. Hopefully it comes out. Ooh, that came out. Ooh, beautiful. Okay. Excited for this? Oh my God. I'm gonna, I like licking the batter. Now, I'm gonna add some Halo Top ice cream. So first, the reveal. Actually, no, let's scoop our ice cream first. I'm just going to do, I won't even do a full serve. We only need like, I'm gonna put 16 grams. All right, so that's pretty much both 18 grams of ice cream, which is like not much at all. Do the maths later. Okay, hopefully this oozes out. Did it ooze? Kind of ooze. Oh, we overcooked it just a little bit. Damn it. Should we do a take 2?
No.
Anyways, it's still gonna taste freaking amazing. So this is Alex's half there. Oh, freaking, we need chocolate. Yeah, that's overheated. So this is why I say do 10 seconds at a time. It's because I added the chocolate chips. I should have left it just then. All right, Alex, we're gonna add a little bit of chocolate sprinkle because I like chocolate sprinkle. Okay. And because it's a little bit dry. I don't think it's that dry, to be honest. All right, let's go. Give it a try. Actually, it's still really nice. But it's meant to be oozing. Ah, I want to do it again. Okay. It's still really good. It's still really good. It don't even matter. Seriously, I'm amazing. All of this all together, it's 183 calories. We got 13 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fat, and 19 grams of protein. Adding the little bit of halo top that we did, honestly, we're not even looking at 5 grams of carbs for the amount that we've got there. So without the ice cream, that is 180 calories, well, 183. All right, Alex's turn.
We're gonna call this a new series. This is like an excuse for me to be in the videos now. You know.
Excuse for you not to hold the camera for once.
Yeah. If you guys want to follow me, it's just a bit overcooked.
Yeah.
But I could tell, like, if we had it at the consistency that we wanted,
It would have been amazing, right?
it's still amazing, right? Don't get me wrong. Like, this is really good, especially for me being on a diet. Like, I'm trying to lose weight, you know. I'm trying to look. You know, I mean, no. What are the macros on this again? The calories?
So we've got 15 grams of carbs, 19 grams of protein, and 5 grams of fat.
See? Like, take this into consideration. I used to eat pints of freaking the Ben & Jerry ice creams. You know how much is a pint of that? Like 1,000, like 1,200 calories for that entire thing, you know? But everything combined here, it's like something that's new.
Under 200
It's really good. Yeah, it's a good twist. It didn't take Shayna long at all to make it, you know? But I really like it. Alex's ratings.
Because of the consistency. Consider that the consistency is...
Okay, if it was perfect consistency, I'd give it a 10 for sure. I would make, it's something I'd make, even though, you know, I rate food 10 out of 10 all around. Like, no, this is really good. This is really good. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna finish this food and then get back to my labor.
All right, now lastly, we are going to make my Dubai chocolate Oreo Ninja Creamy. Now it is optional to add the Oreo in. I personally like to add 1 Oreo because I can make it fit. So what you're gonna need is your Isoject Dubai chocolate, or you could use any flavor in the Isoject flavors, but I personally like the Dubai chocolate for the Ninja Creamies. We're gonna go 120 ml of the unsweetened almond milk, and I personally like getting the vanilla. And then we're gonna go the fat-free Fairlife milk, and we're also gonna go 120 ml. Now the reason why I have grabbed 2 of these is because when I just get the unsweetened almond milk, it becomes more of an icy sorbet sort of texture. If you want it to be a little bit more creamier, I suggest do half and half, so 120 each. And then we're gonna add 7 grams of Jell-O, butterscotch, 0 sugar. You could use the cheesecake or any other flavor that you like, but I personally like butterscotch. And 7 grams is equivalent to 1 full tablespoon, by the way. So if you don't wanna weigh that out, because sometimes it doesn't weigh really because it's super light, 1 tablespoon. And then after, for the mix-in, we're gonna add just 1 Oreo. So I already got one ready for you guys. So ideally, you mix all of these together, excluding the Oreo, sorry. So all of these ingredients, optional if you want to add 2 sweeteners. I add 2 sweetener packets in there, so I just put 2 equals. And then I pre-mix it, and then I put it in the freezer for 24 hours. So this is ready to go. All right, so we're gonna pop this in the creamy. I'm not actually too sure who invented protein ice cream with the Ninja Creamy, but whoever did, you're a genius. All right, so we've got a few different settings on here. We've got ice cream, light, gelato, sorbet, smoothie bowl, and milkshake. I'm gonna go with ice cream, so it's gonna be a little bit loud. That's gonna spin for a while. Now, 1 spin is done. Now, this is exactly how I do it, guys, okay? So remember these instructions. Then you can see a little hole in the middle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of almond milk, and that's about, I would say, 20 mil. Okay, so you can measure. It's not really too much, to be honest. And then we're gonna hit the respin button, okay? Respin, done. Now you're gonna start seeing it becoming a little bit more creamier. Now this should be the perfect mix after we do this. So what we're gonna do is poke a hole in the middle, okay? And then I'm gonna chuck the crushed bits of Oreos in there. My hands are clean, just wash them. All right, so we're gonna crush the Oreos in the center like so. And push it right down, make sure all of it fits in there. So you don't want it coming up to the top because it might not mix through properly. All right, so I'm gonna jab that in there. Okay, and then we're gonna put the lid back on. And then we're gonna mix in. Okay. Then it should look like this. Now you can make this creamier. If you want it creamier, then hit mix in one more time or another respin. I like my ice cream like gelato style. I don't like my ice cream super melty. So this is like the perfect way of mixing it. So you can see me coming off the spoon, but it's nice and gelato. I'm gonna let Alex have the first taste of this.
That's my favorite.
Is that good?
All the ones you did, yeah.
Right? Oh, for real?
This is like regular ice cream, or not like, I don't know. You eat the Halo Top by itself, and you could still feel like, oh, it's not.
It's not it.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
it yet. But this is literally like ice cream, dude.
Right? Okay, so
Yeah,
hold this.
Super good.
Hold this real quick.
Yeah, you can't hold
Now
that
to
anymore.
top it off, yeah, it's like getting heavy. To top it off, this is how I normally like it. Now I'm just gonna put it for the top layer, but I always put the extra chocolate sprinkle. So this is by Feast Mode. Sorry, Lisa, when you see this video, you're gonna see that I've just stolen some chocolate sprinkle, but this is the best. So if you just put some on top. And alternatively, you can also put some cream if you want, and chocolate syrup. So we actually have like all of this. We've got some whipped cream, we've got some sugar-free, salted caramel, marshmallow sauce, chocolate sauce, peppermint sauce. So that's something that we add on top sometimes, but if you want to keep it under the 250 calorie mark, then we're gonna go with that. All right, Alex, try that again now with the sprinkle and everything. First off, we're not sponsored, but I have been using Feast Mode for the last few months now, and I have been loving all of the flavors that they've got. They've got sweet and savory flavors. So for my savories, they've got things like ranch, they got buffalo wing, they got the whole range. And then for my Ninja Creamies, every night I've been putting chocolate, we've got banana cream, there's like coconut pie, there's just so many amazing flavors, and there's 0 calories. So, you know, it's guilt-free. But I'm gonna let Alex taste this with the sprinkle on top, and then you gotta get some Oreo in there as well.
How do Australian people talk? All right, mates. It's time for our ice cream
So bad.
with our Oreo.
With Oreo.
I don't even know what the fuck I said.
Oreo? Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Under 250 calories, bro. So without the Oreo, it's under 200 calories, by the way. So.
Dude, this is a blessing, dude.
Right?
She's making me debate if I need to get a Ninja Creamy now, but this is amazing. I'm gonna get a Ninja Creamy now.
Christmas gift.
Unless she buys me one.
He put me on the spot there. Now I need to get one.
Oh, thank you so much, Shayna.
All good. You gotta finish that thumbnail though.
Right now?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, so favorite out of the lot. Rate like from 1 to 3. Which one's your favorite out of the 3 treats?
This one's first. Like I said, with the taste and the texture and everything, the best.
Yeah.
Second would be the banana cream Taco Bell Crunch Wrap was my second favorite. And then third one was the molten cake. Molten cake, maybe it was just consistency, but I don't know. I just like, yeah. So this, banana, and then molten.
Nice.
But all of these are things you guys need to try out, especially if you guys are trying to lose weight like me. You know what I mean? Okay. Thanks, Shanna.
All good.
Yeah, I had her stand in the shot because she couldn't hold the camera for that long.
camera's heavy. I respect you so much, Alfred. That's why when I'm yapping so much, he's like, hurry up.
I'm crying.
He
Crying.
was just trying to eat half of the crunch wrap. I'm like, can you hurry up? There it is, guys. Those are the 3 treats. So we had our banana cream crunch wrap. We had our milk and cookie protein mug cake and our Dubai chocolate Oreo Ninja Creamy. So those are my recipes and I eat all of these on a daily basis at the moment. Let me know if there's any other treats you guys want to bring on here. But next time we're actually going to do some savory meals and we're going to get Alex to try them as well. But what we're going to do right now is we are going to unbox my Evogen pack that just came. We have just officially become an Evogen Elite athlete. And I do have a discount code for you guys to use. It is Shaina, Shaina, and that is all ready to go for you guys to use on your shopping carts. We've got some salted peanut butter candy isoject. I've had all these flavors already, they're so good. Ice cream sandwich is my ultimate favorite. You all know this, amazing in the creamies as well, but also so good when it comes to whey drips. If you want a whey drip, highly recommend that flavor. And a flavor that I haven't had yet is the blueberry muffin. Oof, I'm excited for that. Okay, now we've got our amino eject, so amino acids for intra workout. I've got it in the blue raspberry. We've got some Evo Burn. Now I wanted to try this iced mocha coffee. So you guys call it mocha. In Australia we say mocha. So iced mocha coffee. And I actually wanted to have this with some ice and water in the morning because I want to see if it's like a coffee-like sort of flavor, you know? I know it's mocha, but you know what I mean. I want it to be more of a coffee base rather than just like a fruity fat burner because at the moment I'm using, so I've got this one right now, strawberry lemonade, which is also super refreshing. I want to see if I could have this as like morning coffee in a way, you know? And then we've got our hydration. So I personally don't like drinking water throughout the day. So this is what I would sip throughout the day. Got this in the lemon lime. I love my refreshing flavors. And then we've got our Carnation. So I mix this with my fat burner in the morning. And I'll most likely put that if I have the pink lemonade one. If not, then I'll have that pre-workout and I'll separate it from the fat burner if I have the mocha. So we got a new shaker. All right, so that is all we've got for today. But I look forward to bringing all these flavors into the series. And I might bring it onto my prep diaries as well. But there it is. I am so happy to be a part of this family and I'm excited to make some Ninja Creamy recipes, some treat hacks. I'm gonna experiment with the blueberry muffin because I actually wanna try and make actual blueberry muffins. We'll try that for the next treat hack series and I'll come up with a good recipe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching this episode today. And thank you, Alex, for trying my food and being very honest with the reviews. You guys need to try the treats that I put on here because you will be happy and you will be grateful and you will be thankful. But let us know what you, Alex is like shaking his head right now. Let us know what you guys want to see next. We are going to do a workout for the next episode. So while we've got the time, let us know what you want to see in the kitchen. Until next time.